It'd be like you'd be sitting there taking a crap and you turn and you're looking at some dude's butt while he's peeing.
Yeah, if he farts, you're going to catch full wind of that.
Right in your face.
Welcome to Stoopid Movies, where we watch them so you don't have to.
Yes, and this week we watched one of my favorite movies. We watched Poultrygeist.
Yes.
Night of the Chicken Dead.
Bam.
Let's just take a minute to take that in. Look at that beautiful cover. 2006, not rated, 103 minutes. A little on the long side.
A little bit on the long side.
Yep.
Yeah, so we went to Tromaville.
Oh.
Ate some chicken.
Yes. Directed by Lloyd Kaufman, starred Jason Yakinen. I hope I said that right, and if I didn't, I'm sorry, Jason.
Yakinen.
Kate Graham.
Yep.
Who, she was good in this movie. And, of course, our hero, Lloyd Kaufman.
Lloyd Kaufman. What did this chicken restaurant offer us?
A KFC sort of restaurant.
Yep.
Comes in and builds a chicken restaurant, fast food restaurant, on an ancient native burial ground. And they're angry about it, the spirits.
Right.
So they possess the chicken parts.
The eggs and the parts and all that.
And they start turning people into chicken zombies.
What did we like and enjoy? Right out of the gate, there was a ton of gore and gross out stuff and poop and balls and butts and boobs and all kinds of nasty stuff happening.
This movie defines the word moist. There was more fluid on screen than I think I've seen in a porno.
Like Peter North times a million. It's gross and it's disgusting.
Yep.
And there's standard gore too. You mean exploding bodies, imploding bodies, chickens coming out of people, and
Yep.
guts being torn out. Yeah, it was awesome.
And all of the effects were practical.
Yes.
They were all rubber masks and parts and things. There was no CG here.
No, looks good too. I mean, the makeup's good. The costumes and the special effects is all awesome. There's a ton of extras who they put into costumes too.
Yeah, they had. There were probably a good 80, 90 people on this movie.
At least
on film. So that's you talked about it looked good, but you didn't mention it sounds good.
Yep.
Oh my God, the soundtrack to this movie. So it is kind of a musical, and they also have some great 90s, early 2000s pop punk bands.
Yeah, there's a lot of good pop punk. There's a little bit of metal. There's musical stuff. It's good.
Yeah.
Lloyd Kaufman's always fun to see.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, he doesn't have a huge role, but he's in it quite a bit towards the end, and it's just great. He's fun.
One thing I really dig with this movie is the gross out factor. It's nasty. There's
disgusting.
blood splattered everywhere and jizz splattered everywhere.
Poop
and pus. I'm assuming that's what all that green liquid was pus.
The flavor packets.
The flavor pads, yeah.
Flavor pads. It's from pretty much from start to finish, literally. It's just all. And I would hope that if you're going to watch this, you would know that going in, because
the opening scene has a zombified finger butt plug.
So along with that gross out factor, it's very silly and stupid and ridiculous, and it's over the top. So if there was a hill here, and this is the highest you go, this went way up here.
Yeah.
It
went off camera.
It went way up there. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, now it's a very mood movie, though.
Oh, yeah.
If you're not in the mood for this kind of stuff, you're going to hate it.
Ron Jeremy has a knock it out of the park cameo in this.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He is so good in this movie.
Yeah. It's very short.
That's weird for him.
The movie has no fear. I mean, it's offensive. It goes all out saying all this stuff. And you can tell they don't care. They're just doing it.
The acting in this was really, for the most part, solid. So there were people in here who reminded you of real actors.
There's a lot of puns in this.
This movie is very punny.
Very punny. There's puns everywhere. Jake would have been proud.
If you are a Troma fan, if you live in Tromaville and you watch this, you're going to be like, oh, that's the car flip shot that they've used in every movie since the 70s when they filmed it. That's Joe Fleisaker, who we sadly lost a few years ago. All of these little things, it's like everything Troma, here it is on screen for you.
Boom. And for me, the pacing was good. Even though the runtime was a little long, but the pacing, it flowed pretty well.
It went quick.
There's just a lot of jokes like that just in and out, like when the girl drinks the meat steroids, and then she blows up or whatever, Lloyd Kaufman's like, look what happened to Barry Bonds now. That was hilarious. All right, so what did we not enjoy so much?
Speaking of Barry Bonds jokes.
Right?
Some of the jokes in this movie are very, very dated.
I thought that was a good segue.
Yeah, it was a very good.
I didn't even mean to do it.
Wow, that was great.
Hey.
This came out in, what did we say, 2006. Some of the references they make, don't make as much sense now because we've forgotten so much. You know, it's been 14 years, 13 years.
13, yeah.
Math. Some of those jokes just kind of, it's like, I don't get it. What's funny here?
I still found it funny.
Yeah. Well, and with it being dated, some of those jokes are super offensive.
We said we like the gross out stuff and it's over the top and everything, which is awesome. But some of it, it's like, okay, that was a little too much, or
dial that down.
Dial down just a smidge. You know, that was almost too gross.
I didn't need to see the poo coming out of the butthole.
Yeah, you don't need to keep zooming into the crusty brown ass cheeks. You know, and along with that too, the acting kind of goes in with that too. While it was funny and over the top, sometimes it got too obnoxious. The hummus character, there's far too many scenes where it would zoom in on her. She'd be like, you know, we said the pacing was pretty good. You know, it flows real well, but it was an hour and 43 minutes long. A little too long for my liking.
Yep.
Cut down maybe 10 minutes or so. Cut down some of that music stuff. So it all kind of ties in together. You know, cut down some of those jokes or gross out scenes. Cut down
just a little bit.
Just a little bit. It's not. It doesn't make or break the movie for me, but it is a little long.
Yeah,
you know,
there were a couple times where I was like,
you know, 80 to 90 minutes is like the butter zone.
Yeah.
For horror movies.
Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. It was a fun movie. You know, I think it's probably the second or third time I've seen it. I'm glad I own it. I will definitely watch it again. I'll show my son, probably not my daughter. No, I enjoyed this movie. It's a fun time. I laughed a lot. There's a lot of gore and stuff. So I'm going to give it 7.5 Nukums out of 8.
Yeah!
Oh!
This movie for me, when people ask me what the deal is about Troma, like you've never seen anything for Troma before, this is the movie I say go watch this. Because it's got all of the Troma staples in it. It's got really decent production quality for Troma.
Oh, for sure.
And you will know within the first about, 15 minutes if you like Troma or not. So I'm going to not give it a number. I'm giving this a Sergeant Kabuki Man out of 8.
So we recommend it. Check it out. Just make sure you're in the right mood.
Be with friends. It helps a lot.
So, you know, yeah.
Yes, you can check us out at facebook.com/StoopidMovies.
Instagram at StoopidMovies. I'm at The Horror Punk.
I'm at Dr. Sketch Turner.
And we can email us at StoopidMovies@outlook.com. So,
yeah.
Thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying us.
Most importantly, the biggest thing you can do for us, down below, like and subscribe. I hate it when people do that on YouTube, but I'm finding out how important it is. We really do need you to do that because it unlocks stuff that we can use, tools that we don't have access to right now.
So, you know, if you like what we're doing, and, you know, check it out.
You know what? If you don't like what we're doing, like and subscribe to us. Hate watch us. And come on every episode and tell us how much you hate us. That works too.
So, thanks for checking us out. We'll see you next time.
Stay stupid,
Don't
friends.
eat poultry chicken.
Poultrygeist. You're all gonna die. Hit the button, dude. Don't kiss me.
Oh.